It's Afro Disiac Live Radio.
Oh my God, I'm so excited I can wet my pants.
Because it's all about you.
We are live right now with the one and only D Money, and he's live here with us in the studio. The telephone works. Gonna build him up right now. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How y'all doing over there? How's the weather?
Oh, D. You know what? Can I call you D or Dale, or what would you what would you rather I call you, sir?
You can call me D. It's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Right, D, over here when people say, oh, what's the weather like? I have to chuckle because all we get it's March. So you'd think, well, the sun would be shining. You'd think the clouds would be going away by now. You think the flowers would be sprouting and everything going on. You think it'd be really nice, but it's not, man. What we get over here in winter is just cloud. And then we get freezing cloud. Then we get freezing rain. We don't even get a good snow. We get a good slush, but not a good snow. So the weather's, pretty neither here nor there, man.
Yeah, that's crazy because I'm out here in sunny California. The weather looks beautiful right now. I just thought it was like that everywhere for some reason. I don't know why.
That's fine, man. There's no problem, man. This is England, If you ever come over here, you'll see what it's like. We'll teach you. But
I was over there before. It was pretty cold, but it was okay. It wasn't like bad like New York cold.
No.
It seemed like it's for New York.
It's one of those countries where you can have a really good summer or you can have a really, really bad one. And when it's a bad summer, you know it. You talk about monsoon season. Whoa, a few years back, we had loads of flooding in the north of our country. In the summertime, this is in the middle of July, August, when it's supposed to be really, really hot. And the downpours we got were just dreadful. It was really, really bad. They had so many people left homeless up north, and it was crazy. So, yeah, you got to pick your moments when you come over to England, bud, I tell you. It's mental.
Yeah.
So what temperature is it over there?
It's probably like in the 70s,
Oh.
probably 80, maybe even 80s.
Lovely. You've made me completely jealous. I need to get out there, man. I need to get out there. It's all good. Thanks very much for being on the show. Thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate y'all having me on here.
Let me tell the listeners right now, because we're running over time, but it doesn't matter because I'm the final show tonight, so I'm taking my liberties tonight just to speak to you, sir, because I wanted to get this done and I wanted to showcase your video, but I don't think it's going to work on this system right now. I'm going to have to work out another way of doing it next week, but I want to do your single anyway. We've got your single running in the background. Basically, D-Money got hold of me on my email. This is something that you can learn to do. You get hold of me on your email and you can do exactly what D-Money's doing right now. D's chatting to me on the FYI show, plugging himself and his company and his single, and it's all going out live across the US, the UK, and across the whole world right now. So wherever you're listening to, share it with your friends because D-Money's on with us right now. This is how he got in contact with me, sent me an email saying, hey, this is what I'm about. This is my single. It's all good. It's all good. So here we are right now. So D, you're a 21-year-old entertainer by the name of D Money. Yeah. You're from Long Beach, California. How did you get started in this music business?
Well, really, like my mom, she been singing like my whole life, so I was always around music, like listening to different kind of oldies and stuff like that. And I started getting into hip hop.
Yeah.
And, my mom was like, it was when hip hop was first really, coming to our generation of kids at the time. Parents was like, they didn't really want us to listen to it, but I still listened to it anyway. So.
Yeah.
Then I just got a hold of it, started doing it.
Awesome. So what sort of artists are we talking about here?
Huh?
What sort of artists were you listening to that you maybe shouldn't have done?
I listen to artists like, Snoop.
Yeah.
A lot of the West Coast, because I'm from out here, so we listen to a lot of P-Funk,
yeah,
a lot of Dr. Dre, Eazy-E. They had like head knockers. They had people nodding their head.
Cool.
And when I started getting older, I started listening more to like, you know, the origins of hip hop, like the New York style of it. And that's how I picked up like my lyrics. So I mixed that with what I was used to listening to as a kid with the West Coast sound and just fused it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Awesome. So this has been going on since the age of maybe 12 years old, yeah? You were the one and only child using your creativity to pass the time. So how did you develop this? Have you recorded any tunes before Meditate that we've got playing in the background? Did you record anything else before that, or is this the very, very first?
No, I've been recording because I used to be in the group, and before that I used studios and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been rapping and recording since I was 12. Like I started really when I was like 8 rapping, but officially recording I was like 11, 12 years old.
Awesome. So this has been going on for a fair few years now. You're 21 now, yeah?
Yeah, I just turned 21 like in November.
Well, there you go. What's it like being 21?
Huh?
What's it like being 21? Is it something that you couldn't wait for, or is it a bit of an anticlimax?
I mean, it's kind of like it's conflicting because at the same time you could get in all the clubs and everything and the parties and stuff, but at the same time you think to yourself like, all right, I'm getting older, so it's fun, and then it's kind of like you have to be responsible at the same time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I reached 21 and I was thinking, yeah, I can do it all, and then you suddenly think, hang on a minute. You got to have a cool head on your noggin, you know. You can't. You got to have a cool head on your shoulders, because you just too many kids these days go out and get wild, you know. It's mental. Yeah. It's mental. So fair play to you for staying, you know, into something that you love, for continuing this, and you know, for sharing this with Aphrodisiac Live. We're honoured because you got in contact with me. It was totally unexpected, and when I said, hey, we'll get you an interview as well, you were well up for it. So I'm like, this is why we're here right now. It's awesome to have you on board, sir. It really is. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem at all.
I just look out for, like, you know, people that's doing independent stuff, because, you know, the industry has a lot of people that's like fake. Yeah. And you can't really trust them to push you where you need to go. Yeah. So you have to pretty much find your own plugs and everything. Push yourself till people start helping you push.
Too right.
Yeah.
Well, when I've got it all sorted with the video, your video will be on the site next week with the FYI show. We're back again next week, 8 till 10. So if you want to tune in for that, sir, and see your video get a play on here, that'll be cool. Hopefully it will work. It didn't work tonight. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. We'll work it all out. I got your tune playing in the background. What was the inspiration for Meditate?
It was kind of like, I was thinking about, you know, I watched a lot of Bruce Lee movies and stuff like that from back then, those type of movies. So I was thinking about, I heard a lot of the beats that they would play during the movie, and I'm like, you know, I could rap on something like that. So it was basically just Bruce Lee crossed with like a hip hop element. Yeah. That's how the whole EP is gonna be. Like, it's gonna be like with hip hop fused with, like, you know, martial arts, I guess you could say. Yeah. Yeah. There's
one thing I noticed about the backing to this, the riff that you've got going on. It is very oriental, and I think that is what attracted me to this tune, because it is so. I don't think I've heard another tune quite like this. It's, to me, it is original. I've not interviewed anybody else on this show that has got a riff going like Meditate has. And when I first heard it, I played it in my car. I played it on my computer on the speakers that weren't quite up to date. So I thought, nah, I've got to give this some credit. So I stuck it on my main system, and I'm like, yeah, I'm liking this. It's very, very original. I do like what you've produced so far. Have you got any other singles out?
No, well, my next single will be out is going to be Lights, Camera, Action. That's my next single off the EP. And I'm trying to get word from Rostam. I'm trying to get Wiz on there to see, you know, I have some of his plugs and stuff like that. And I wrote the song, it was kind of like, you know, it's about